my wife got me this burlap type of blazer for the. Why you laughing, bro? Chill. I ain't even told the story. My wife got me this blazer. Fire. Got me the turtleneck to go with it. Fire. Outfit. Fire. Take some pictures, right? Put them on LinkedIn. Next thing you know, in our group chat, it's a snapshot of our photo with Lace talking about business up top, duck hunting on the bottom. Because I had on brown boots, dress boots, that is. And he gonna talk about right now. He gonna quit being sarcastic.
I am. I'm gonna work on that this year. That's my goal.
Yo, welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lace. The podcast where men can have a safe space. We on all platforms. You need to tune in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Welcome to Melody, the podcast where men can have a safe space. Welcome to Melody. Welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lace.
Hey, what's going on, man? You know what it is. It's your boy, Melly Mel, a.k.a. Melly Badass, a.k.a. Meek Mel, a.k.a. your favorite truth teller, a.k.a. if you don't want to know, don't ask me. What's going on, y'all?
It's your boy T. Roy, a.k.a. your neighborhood hope dealer, a.k.a. if you need something to borrow, I got I messed up my whole slogan.
Messed up. See, I told you he changed it. That's what happened when you change it.
Welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lace.
Yeah.
Podcast where men can have a safe space.
All right, now.
All right.
Can we have a safe space?
Oh, man.
I'm talking about that right now. Can I have a safe space? Let me tell you, Mike.
Apparently not.
Hey, what it do, though? It's your boy, Dr. Life Coach Lace, a.k.a. NBA Old Boy, a.k.a. I'm him, a.k.a. Mr. A. Yo, that's hella plausible. We back.
We are back.
We are back. Now, y'all didn't hear this. Have y'all heard about the audio book of Where's Waldo?
No.
You just want to jump straight into it.
we already here is an audio book of we can talk about, things that happened this year, but I just want to ask this question. The audio book of Where's Waldo. So basically what happens is for people who are blind.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you for adding context to this.
Inclusive.
Context is key.
Context is key.
Context is key.
It's key.
In this audio book, it's like I don't see how someone who can enjoy it because it's very obvious. The point of Where's Waldo is to find Waldo in a place where you can't find him. All right. But for
Hence, where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo? But for in this case, the person who's reading it is like, all right, this is Where's Waldo at the beach. Man in bathing suit, woman in bathing suit, dog chasing baby with ball in hand. Whoa. Inflatable beach ball, Lace. Lifeguard, Waldo, Sugar Shack, beach, sandcastle, and it's like, well, that's where Waldo is, where you just now said him.
Troy, I don't know if you're doing a good job of explaining this right now.
It sounds pretty terrible.
That's what it is.
How are you finding him? How do you find him?
I'm staying away from that.
How do you find them if they're explaining everything like that?
That's how you
And
find
how do you know if you got the answer
I guess
right?
they're trying to provide an inclusive experience
Yes.
for those with, a particular different ability.
Yes.
But my question is, it ain't got nothing to do with that because we want to be, as inclusive as possible.
Right.
But you actually listened to, so you saw this. You saw this and was like, I'm gonna check it out, and you listened.
No,
you had to because you know how to describe.
Because somebody.
Okay, no wait, Lace. No, answer that question first, and I'm gonna ask the follow up.
Because I saw it on the socials. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't actually I ain't go to the library and check out Where's Waldo the audiobook. I didn't do that.
Okay.
I didn't go to Amazon Books, my Kindle, to find I saw it on the socials.
Yeah.
And it said this is, and they recorded the actual audio from the book.
Got you. Okay.
Follow-up
Okay.
question.
Okay.
Did you close your eyes or did you leave your eyes open?
I think I'm gonna take the over. He closed his eyes to
Because listen,
He
Did you leave your eyes open or did you close your eyes to get the immersive experience, bro?
but I can only imagine like the person who's doing the audio for that there's a lot of stuff going on the Where's Well.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
on
yeah,
2
yeah.
pages.
Well, I think too it could be augmented to meet that need,
That's true,
just to kind of serve the purpose. So you have it from a traditional sense, like Where's Waldo on a paper,
Right.
hand on page, you
Right.
scrolling line, whereas somebody else with a different ability would,
Yes.
just close their eyes and envision what it would look like.
I think this is I think it's great that we have things for inclusion. I
Mhm.
think we have great that we are making sure that everyone has equity, equality.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
Those big words. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah. Two different meanings.
Definitely big
Two
words.
different
Two
meanings.
Definitely
two different
big
meanings.
words.
Yes. However, I think the people who created this may not make a lot of money off of it.
Well,
Is
in
my
some
personal-
instances, it's not about money. Where's Waldo is, I mean, we've done that since grade school.
That's true.
So, you know what I mean? Just a different layer, a different market, different
You
market.
know what would be good? If they did it and did it 2 times speed and you had to listen for it like as they go in 2 times speed.
How would
y'all's-
they do that?
How was y'all's New Year, man?
How would they do that?
You can speed up audio.
I mean,
I
you
got you,
can
I got you.
2x the audio. I just
Yeah.
it's supposed to be enjoyable. It's not
Right.
it's not a race for time. You turning it into a game. Like
Right.
a
So when you did Where's Waldo, it was like, how quickly can I find Waldo on this page?
Well, yes, when I was
Okay,
doing
got you. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, my New Year was great.
Bet.
Hey, no, this is an inclusive podcast. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I know that we for everybody.
For
We for
everybody.
everybody. Okay.
We for everybody.
Everybody has a space here.
Hey,
okay?
everybody.
I just anybody. Okay. I just want to say that. But no, we back. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
we back.
We took a little break. We told y'all we was taking a little break. I appreciate y'all for letting me take the break. I'm being selfish right now. I needed it. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
It was necessary.
I needed that break. Last year was wild for me. Towards the end of the year, I was down pretty bad, so I needed that little 3-4 weeks or whatever it was.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm back. I'm back on it. I got a lot of energy. I think this year is gonna be a great year for us, for all of y'all as well. But we definitely got some things lined up. So yeah, I'm just glad to be back in the room.
Yeah,
Glad
man.
to be back in the room, man.
That's what it is.
Y'all got resolutions?
Now I don't really do a lot of the resolution piece. Just try to get better. I mean, it's a long journey. So just take various small steps to get where you want to go. But I don't really do the resolution thing. It's kind of pointless. I don't think you should wait to the end of the year to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this different next year. When you can do it at any time.
Right.
Businesses do it every year.
That's business.
I know.
though.
I'm just saying, if businesses can do it, we can do it.
What? Give me an example. What kind of resolution? You've been at a job where they say we gonna have a resolution for the
It's
new
not
year.
like it's.
That's called a
I wouldn't
strategic
call it-
goal.
of course. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Resolution, strategic goal. They're kind of similar. They like synonyms almost.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, from a business standpoint, they can say we're gonna start savings. We want to meet this data point by first quarter.
Right.
You could do that in your personal life at any time. You don't have to wait until January, whatever, to say
But
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
do
saying it
this
could be
different.
a reset. It just could be a reset.
I
You know, you
mean,
give yourself a
whatever
time, you make
works.
it tangible. Something to
Tomato,
hold yourself
tomato.
accountable.
You know what I'm saying?
saying?
Tomato.
And some people just need a start point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like I can't start.
See, but
it-
that's the problem with people. We always need a starting point instead of just doing it. Think about it. When somebody, I want to be an entrepreneur, but I ain't ready yet. Well, just do it. When are you ever gonna be ready? Just do it.
That is
kinda
true.
true.
That is true. That
That's
is
true. I do feel you on that one.
That's
just
true.
do it.
They say
I'm
that-
gonna get my life together. Well, just do it.
Just do
it.
And I think it's key what you said. Small steps.
Yeah.
Take small steps. I think what happens is we get overwhelmed. It's daunting to look at like I need to make an overall 180.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just need to turn the boat just a little bit towards that 180.
Correct.
Versus making the whole 180 because it's kind of tough. I ain't gonna
I
hold
feel
you.
that. Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But also, people want instant gratification for certain shifts that they make in their life.
Oh, most
Instead of
definitely.
working in private to do what they need to do, and then people can see this full picture once they met whatever goal. But people want to, show, they got to showcase their journey on everything, and I think that's also a part of the problem why people stop doing it because they worried about what others' opinions have.
Most definitely. I've been working out since August. I ain't got one ab yet.
okay.
I am
But
mad.
you keep posting them photos and videos.
And
though.
because I want people to know. I want gratification. I want that gratification because I ain't getting it right now. I ain't getting it right now.
course you
Y'all talk about that picture.
Yeah, you did.
That picture I sent is because y'all was like, what y'all doing right now?
I know you
was
was
like,
feeling
I'm getting
good,
it
bro.
in.
I know you was feeling good, too.
I'm getting it
You
in.
didn't have to flex on us, though.
Yeah.
We just asked what you was doing. You could have replied and said, "Hey, I'm getting it in at
I'm
the gym."
getting it in right now. Yeah, man. I want some gratification for but if one thing that I've definitely got, I went to that I did get, I went to the dentist office. I didn't know this. Do y'all know at the dentist office they actually take your blood pressure now?
My dentist
No,
does
my
not
dentist
do
does
that.
not take my BP.
Mine took my blood pressure and it was surprisingly like at the numbers. I don't know if it was what's it like 120 over 80 or
I don't
something like
know
that.
what it is.
110.
I don't know what the
Something
I mean,
like
that's
that.
supposed to
a healthy range.
What's
Yeah.
it supposed to be?
I think it's 120 over 80.
It's that range. I think it's flipped though. Isn't it 80 over?
It's them two numbers.
Yeah.
Some way.
It's a range. Though.
All I know
Yeah,
is
it's a
mine
range.
is always slightly elevated.
I'm
it's
not
always like-
surprised
You
by
know
that.
why?
I'm
And
not
you know
surprised
why?
by
It's
that.
always slightly elevated.
I'm not
And I
surprised
tell
by
them that
that.
before they take it too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
it's gonna be in a healthy range, but it's gonna be slightly
That's not surprising.
elevated.
That's
They be like,
definitely
you
not
got your blood pressure. I'm like, trust me, it is gonna be there.
Now, listen, for some people, I understand it's white coat syndrome. You know what I'm saying? The moment that you step into a medical realm, you get nervous. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the reason why a lot of people, like, they get their blood pressure done once and then they wait 5 minutes and they do it again.
Or before you
Sometimes-
leave.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit better. For you, though, I knew it was going to be
Yeah,
high,
I said,
regardless
it's-
if you
it's
was
like
in the
that.
doctor's office
You're
or not.
syndromic. You're syndromic.
My blood pressure be elevated because I don't know how to let stuff be,
My man.
and
my-
I've been working on it.
Yes.
I've been working on letting it be.
I feel that.
Listening to y'all,
Yeah.
it's helped me a little bit.
Yeah.
It's helped me.
One of my word for this year is focus.
Okay.
Right. The C has multiple meanings, but one of them is control what you can control. And that by far is one of the things that's kicking me in the butt right now.
I dig that.
Because I want to be in control of everything, but I can't control the person next to me. I can't control circumstances, but what I can control is my actual response and my presence in the moment.
I feel that. Respect.
So what's the rest of your acronym? You said the C, so it's part of the whole thing. Just
part of
go
the
ahead
whole
and say
thing.
Focus breaks down into what?
F, follow through.
Okay.
If I'm gonna say something, I got to do it. And that like if I say if I'm going to go somewhere, I can't last minute be like, you know what, my wife got a headache, I got to stay at the crib. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Like using her as
A way out.
as a way out.
Okay.
But that's not the case. I got to follow through. If I said I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Case in point, I said last week I was gonna go. I reached out to Lace. I was like, hey, you going to the MLK joint? And he was like, nah, I ain't gonna make it. I was like, I'm gonna go. So it got up to the time to go, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of cold outside. Let me just stay at the crib. Like, nope. I said I was going. Let me follow through, and it proved to be a good for me to follow through. Okay, so follow through. Optimize opportunities. Wherever I find opportunity, don't just be happy at the very beginning of it. Like, optimize it. So I went to the MLK event. Met a chancellor of a university.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, hey, we should do lunch. And sometimes the Hollywood words of like, let's do lunch, but they don't really mean it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, Troy, we gonna get up with the fellas, go get some drinks, and then you never get a text back. You know what I'm saying? Lace.
Lace do that.
But
First of all, what we're not gonna do.
You do that.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, I
You
don't.
do, bro.
How do I do that?
I'm still waiting for my Christmas invitation for the fellas to get up.
Again, bruhs have had medical issues, life happens issues. We can get up though. We gonna get up this week.
We should. I do want to watch the game though.
Yeah.
All the stuff that you just explained is why we do need to get up.
No, I agree with that. But if you're getting together for a certain premise, in this case, it's a reason
Mhm.
outside of just hanging out, and that person is in the hospital. It's kind of hard to make that happen.
Okay.
All right, so in that situation, he said, "Hey, let's get up," and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna email you." And so I could have went back and be like, "I had a good encounter," and I don't email, but I emailed anyway. He was like, "Yeah, let's do breakfast." So we actually have a time in which we're gonna get up and chop it up and stuff like that. So that's really good. And I told you, C also stands for being concise, being controlling what I can control, and some other things. I forgot what the other ones. Communication. U is for understand, because oftentimes I'll respond without fully comprehending not only what the person is saying, but also the situation. So completely understanding. I'm not sure if y'all actually responded back to a text message without actually. You just grab a few words and be like, "Yeah, I'll be there in a minute," and it's like that's not what I asked you. You know what I'm saying? So fully understanding situations, taking a moment to take a step back, look at it from another angle, and then be present. And the last one, S, is by far one of the ones that's going to be tough for me, is savor the moment. I am a doer, a goer, a mover, and stuff like that. Mel been on me for the past 2-3 years. Sit down, Troy. Pause. Mel has been on my case.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
All right.
appreciate you, Troy.
For the past like 2-3 years, like, hey, you need to sit down somewhere. And I'm like, bet. And so now it's kind of flipped because he's more busy now and I'm less busy. So yeah.
There's a reason for that though.
It's the busy season. I completely
it's not
understand.
the busy season, but I've been spending most of my time trapped inside the house. Because
I thought you said trapping. I was like, damn,
no.
trapping now?
No, I mean, not today. But trapped in the house because I work remotely now. So
Sure.
I just get into the habit of being at the house. So then I don't usually go anywhere because I'm not going to the office. I'm not moving and shaking. I'm not really interacting with people. So I've been trapped inside. So I've been trying to be more intentional about going outdoors, going outside to meet new people and stuff like that. So my word for the year is freedom.
Freedom.
So last year I was in bondage in a lot of ways. So this year,
You can't have nothing nice.
No, it's funny when Mel be throwing out biblical words like he a reform youth pastor. Freedom is my word for the year. Last year I was in bondage.
I was in bondage in a lot of ways last year. That's not a biblical word, man. Bondage could be anything.
You're right.
Look, I was dealing with something last year, bro.
I dig it.
I was going through a lot last year. So this year
yeah.
I just want, you know what I'm saying, trying to be free, take some of y'all advice.
Yeah.
Learn how to control what I can control. Letting it be, not letting small things ruin my day like I usually would let it do, similar to what could happen earlier today. Before we got started. So that's just me for this year. Last year I did not feel like myself at all. But I was still finding a way to function. You know what I'm saying? So this year, freedom, mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. That's what I'm at.
You. I dig that.
So
I dig that.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah. But those are the things that we doing. What are we not doing this year though?
Well, I got a question before we go to that. Who came up with that acronym for you? Or how long did it take you to come up with the
Dead serious. I was in the shower. Hate to take y'all to my bathroom while I'm, cleaning my private parts. But I was in the shower and the word focus just came.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
And I the Lord dropped it on my spirit and I was like, all right, we'll break it down. And he literally broke it down. The problem is I was mid-wash and I forgot some of the words. And I couldn't just grab my phone.
Hey.
So I had to, sit down.
How you have ADHD with the Lord? Like that's supposed to like be
So Troy can be getting washed in the spirit and drop biblical words, but I can't say bondage on the potty, but Troy can be washing the spirit.
We know Troy is an ordained youth pastor from ECPI. Whereas with you, like you just over here. Freedom.
Man,
I was in bondage last year. Don't nobody want to hear that testimony.
I ain't saying my testimony.
I can't even get myself together. See what I be talking about? This is why people never get started,
Let my mans
bro.
have his testimony.
You got it.
This is why people don't get started. I'm trying to get myself together, bro.
My bad.
That is a reason why people don't get started because they're afraid that if they start and they don't follow through, they're going to get...
Yeah, it's going to be people like Lace talking about you a reformed youth pastor. That's fine.
The thing is, though, that is a problem with that individual, though. Obviously, we just clowning. I'm glad you're getting the help you need. Hopefully, they give you a refillable 30-day supply of whatever pills you need to take on a daily basis. So you'll be good. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times people find themselves in that rut. That is a them problem, though.
Sure.
Because they base so much of their movement off of the perception or the or how others. Oh, I'm gonna sit back and clock how this person is. If they go meet their goal, they just hating regardless. They not gonna celebrate you if you do get it. So of course they gonna talk about it if you don't. So if you shift that mentality, in my opinion, it could be better for you.
And the person that I have to prove anything to is myself.
Correct.
That's and because a lot of the things are just all internal, to be quite
Right.
honest with you. And that internal voice for me is just very loud.
Right. A lot of times, people use sports analogies like talking about how Kobe used to get down and how Kobe would always say, I'm in the pursuit of perfection. I know I'm never going to get there,
Right,
but
right,
I'm trying to close the gap.
Right.
If people that you engage with don't share that same mentality, they not gonna understand. So they'll be like, "Oh, you just doing something crazy or out of pocket." No, I'm just trying to close the gap because I know I'm never gonna get there. It's just trying to, like I said, close the gap in that way. So yeah.
Yeah. And so focus is this year.
That's what's up.
But I will say that will piss you off though, Lace. Not what you did, but I'm just saying like with someone trying to get themselves together.
Right.
Like, when you could get so angry because you can't figure out why you can't get yourself together.
Mhm.
Like I've been furious with myself. I'm like,
Yeah.
why can I not get myself together? Like it just don't make no sense.
already
Like,
told
I should
you.
be who gonna do it but me?
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I can't do it, how the hell?
Well, I think sometimes we have the mentality of can't nobody do it but me. Obviously, you need resources, outside factors, etc., to get you to said point. So I think shifting that can help as well. Like, yo, I know I need to, like me personally, I need to talk to my counselor at least once a month. If I don't do that, then I know I'm going to say something, do something out of pocket, whatever. So that is an outside source that is helping me recognize what I need to do. And I'm still doing it for me, but it's an outside entity that is helping me do it for myself as well.
Sure. Yeah. Gotta have that accountability.
Yeah. So
All right, so what we not gonna do this year? Well, I tell you right now, I'm not about to be inside. I'm outside.
You
all
outside
year.
all
I'm
year?
outside all year.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
legit, I'm outside. Like
yes.
you remember when we used to go outside when we was
Yes.
kids? We come inside. Your mama say you smell like outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you,
how
you
outside
gonna smell like
I'ma be this year.
outside.
I'm gonna be so
What?
I'm gonna smell like outside.
What the new
nigga.
outside smell like?
Hey, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
No, I'm
I'm gonna
with
figure
you.
it out. I'm gonna be outside
That's
this
what
year.
that's what the other O in focus stands for right now. I just stole that from you. It's outside. I'm gonna be
I'm gonna be
outside.
outside.
I just
Yeah.
my passport expired.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been like 1 or 2 years. I hadn't got an opportunity to renew it. I just renewed it.
Bet.
And so I'm gonna be outside this year. We already
Oh,
got
you
it.
could be international.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to.
International T. International.
My wife and I last year we had a disagreement on something, and it was something like completely over here. But then she mentioned something like, "Yeah, we don't even plan vacations," and then she went back to the conversation what we talking about, and I was like, "Oh, you need for me to start planning as far as like."
Mm-hmm.
And not me planning, but us together planning instead of doing stuff like on the whim. You know, it was like, oh man, we got this free weekend. Oh snap, MLK weekend is here. You want to do something right now? But instead of doing it like 2 days prior to, planning months ahead, and it gives you a little bit of something to look forward to as
Yeah.
the year goes by.
And it get you some social capital with your lady.
Most
So,
definitely,
You know what I mean?
most definitely, because vacation buns, probably one of the best buns you can get.
Well, you ain't been on a vacation.
So,
so-
how you know? That's what I'm about to say. How you know if you ain't never done it?
You can't-
How you know if
Hey,
you ain't
that's
never done it?
That's something I'm gonna stop doing this year. I'm gonna stop being so sarcastic.
No, you're not.
no,
No, he ain't.
no,
No, he
no,
ain't.
no,
No, he ain't.
No,
No, he ain't. He lying.
No, because you was getting
How you
on
gonna
us.
He lying.
discount?
No,
how
he
you gonna
lying.
discount what I'm gonna do
He lying,
already?
bro.
I ain't
No,
even
no,
got
you ain't
started.
do it, bro. No.
Let's go back to the MLK, right? Let's go back to the MLK. So
Gotta
after-
know your team. Remember Kobe? You like Kobe. Kobe used to know his team.
Right.
I didn't see you at practice. I'm not passing you the ball.
Exactly.
I know you ain't gonna do that.
And when we pass you the ball, we know what you're gonna do. Let's go
Oh,
back
my
to
God.
it. We're gonna get back to what we're not doing this year. But an MLK event. Afterwards, I want to, take some photos and stuff like that and be,
Yeah,
commemorate the moment. You know what I'm saying? Savor the moment.
yeah.
I look fly. My wife got me this burlap type of blazer for the why you laughing, bro? Chill. I ain't even told the story. My wife got me this blazer, fire. Got me the turtleneck to go with it, fire. Outfit, fire. Take some pictures, right? Put them on LinkedIn. Next thing you know, in our group chat, it's a snapshot of our photo with Lace talking about business up top, duck hunting on the bottom. Because I had on brown boots, dress boots, that is. And he gonna talk about right now. He gonna quit being sarcastic.
I am. I'm gonna work on that this year. That's my goal, because it just be too easy. Like,
It ain't that funny, Mel. It ain't that funny. It's not that funny.
Yes, it is.
It is that funny.
It is not that
It
funny.
is.
Because, bro, okay, I was trying not to say nothing about your boots. I was going to let Lace have it. I was trying not to say nothing about your boots, but I agreed with him at the time, but I knew that you was taking it personal.
Yeah.
So I didn't keep laughing at the situation. But Troy, bro, come on, bro.
You was laughing.
If you was having a virtual interview, you would have been perfect from the chest up, bro.
Right.
But if you would have had to stand up to show that outfit, you would have looked ridiculous.
Khakis with the dress boots.
You would have looked ridiculous.
It ain't like
they weren't dress boots.
It ain't like they was duck boots.
Those are not
They
dress
were
boots.
duck
They
boots.
were dress boots.
Those are not dress boots.
They are dress boots.
Those are hiking boots.
They are not
Troy,
hiking boots.
You could go
Troy.
10 to 12 on foot.
Those
No,
were-
because
those were not-
they ain't got no
those were
traction
not
on the
dress
bottom. They
boots,
ain't got no
Troy.
traction.
That makes it
and
even
that's how
worse.
you know it ain't no hiking
And the
boot.
other thing too, Troy got his khakis tucked behind the tongue. Bro, what are we doing?
Wait. Khakis tucked behind the tongue.
Exactly.
What you
That's why
talking
your
about?
boots look ridiculous.
Oh,
You done had the pants over the boots. You had them tucked in.
No.
Troy,
Listen,
you had
no.
the pants tucked down in the boots, man.
Listen to me. I had just stood up and I ain't get a chance to adjust. And I'm tall, you know what I'm saying? When I sit down, the pants rise. And my thighs is thick.
I said, my boy looks nasty in this picture, bro. My boy looks nasty, bro.
So what we not gonna do
I told you, I'm done being
2024
sarcastic.
Hey,
is I'm not gonna wear hiking boots anymore with my
Or at least don't
with my
tuck the
dress.
khaki pants into the
Right.
top of the boots.
I didn't purposely tuck them.
Bruh.
They were just laid
They-
there because
or
I just
you
finished
were
getting
definitely-
up.
You were definitely
Why
wearing
don't
duck
you
boots,
why don't
bro.
you invest in some like Chelsea boots or something like that?
I don't want the worship leader 11s. I don't want them.
So you don't want
So
worship
it-
leader 11s,
but you look-
gonna take the I'm going on a 12 miler ones. The 12 miler ones.
Didn't he say 10 minutes ago he could quit being sarcastic? He is.
I did give you a compliment in the chat though. The blazer was straight.
The blazer was
blazer
fire.
was- the blazer was
The
tough.
blazer was fire.
The blazer was
The
hard.
blazer was- I would wear that.
I would definitely
I
wear the
would wear
blazer.
that.
The
dress
blazer was
boots
hard.
went with it.
The boots did not go with the blazer.
Didn't do it no
the
justice,
boots killed
my boy.
you. The boots
Didn't do
killed
it
your
no
outfit,
justice.
Troy. The boots killed the outfit. For real. We trying to help you. That stuff you got to put in the group chat beforehand. Even I do it. You see, I put it in there sometimes. Be like, "Hey, yo, Lace, for real. Before I do this, y'all,
Yeah,
let
you
me
know
know
what I mean?
for real. Let me know, and then I let him fry me up or not, and then I know if I'm gonna get it in the group chat, I ain't gonna take it out in public. You just gotta vet your outfits.
So, I will be purchasing dress shoes,
Yeah.
the low joints. Part of the reason why I don't like wearing dress shoes, my feet wide. Come on, man. I'm trying to be vulnerable. This is supposed to be a safe space.
All right, okay.
This ain't safe.
You right.
My feet
Your
wide.
feet wide.
So that little pinky toe be rubbing up against, the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's hard to hurt.
I got
And so the boot give me an opportunity to have a little space in
Ain't
between
nobody
the toes.
say you had to start wearing boots. You just got to pick a better boot.
right. Or you can order dress shoes in wide. I don't know if
That's
you
true.
know that.
Yeah, the W's. I feel you.
Yeah, so I mean, you can make it work. So that sounds like an excuse. You know what I'm saying? And from what I know is excuses are tools of incompetence. You know what I'm saying? But hey, hey, whatever works. Whatever works.
Neither here nor there. That's something I will not be doing in 2024.
They were wild though.
It was wild.
The boots were wild.
Nasty. Nasty.
Not nasty,
Wild.
just maybe not complimentary. How about that? Can we say that?
That
Not
was probably
complimentary.
okay. Out of all my days of knowing you, That was probably the most country I've ever seen.
Hey,
Hey yo,
Hey,
man.
yo.
Like that was a country nigga. I'm putting this on type of outfit. That's what you had on.
Speaking of country people, that viral video of the dude that got the beard that's tattooed on his
The
face
Louis joint.
and the Louis Vuitton thing across his forehead. He from my hometown.
I don't think that that's something that you want to claim.
right.
I just putting it out there.
That ain't doing good for your city, bro.
It
That's
ain't
not
do-
doing.
It ain't doing it. You're right.
I'm saying, but putting more
Now,
light
do
on
you
it.
know
like-
him or you know of him?
So somebody said that I do know him, but I don't remember him though.
Got you.
I mean, but yeah, I just don't remember.
And how far is the closest Louis Vuitton store from your hometown? I'm just curious as to like how you wake up one day. I'm just go.
If there is a Louis Vuitton store in Charlotte, then it's 2.5 hours away.
Got you. Okay.
If there, I don't even know
He
if
didn't
there
have
It is
on
a Louis
no
store in
Louis
Charlotte.
clothes, by the way.
huh?
He didn't have on no Louis clothes, by the way.
Yeah, that's wild.
And the sad part is he don't get no residuals from that joint. It ain't like I got it tattooed and you gave me some money based off that joint. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He just did it because he did it.
Nasty.
Your boots is giving him a run.
Don't do that. Don't do don't do that. Don't do that.
Martinsville taking 2 L's real quick.
Real quick.
Y'all got to get
Real
ready
quick.
the rest of the year.
We
Oh,
gotta
my
fight
boy had
back.
to. He looked like he could take his jacket off, go change some oil, change a tire. You know what I mean? Like he in there.
Hey, so
Well,
what
you
we
know,
not gonna do?
You know, some people get tattoos on their face because I've heard that some people get tattoos on their face because they don't want to work a regular job, and it forced them to push themselves beyond themselves because you can't get a job at around town or something like that because you look ridiculous.
I mean, people get more relaxed with that with tattoos.
Yeah, that's true.
There are a lot of companies that get more relaxed with that. By the way, I'm not advocating for y'all to go tat your faces.
I'm good
just
on
saying.
that. Yeah, I'm good on that.
I am gonna get tatted up this year though, even more than I am. Right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm getting older, so I gotta do it while I'm young.
You gonna still get old with tattoos though.
Yeah, but I don't want to be old trying to get
Get
them.
tattoos. I got you.
I'd rather get them while I'm young and grow old with them.
Hmm.
I don't want to be in my mid to late 40s or something like that. Now I'm at the tattoo shop trying to, get more work done.
You done?
I'm not gonna say I'm done. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say I'm done.
Lay's kind of young.
I'm about to be over the hill this year.
I know
So,
he
you know what I mean?
he ain't no but a couple months younger than me.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the young nigga here.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
about to be. I'm
All
about
right.
to be over the hill this year, man.
Hey,
All right. What else are we not doing this year? I said what I ain't gonna do. What y'all not gonna do? You said you gonna be outside.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm gonna have some dress shoes.
yep.
Some grown-up dress shoes. some grown-up dress shoes. This year, I think this year is the year of certain doors closing, new doors opening. So I'm just go focus on putting myself in positions, as you mentioned, optimizing opportunities.
Yeah.
To see what door can. Sometimes you can hit your ceiling and not realize it. So seeking new opportunity in that regard. But what I'm not gonna do is put so much emphasis on the feelings of others in a negative way. So giving energy to certain things, stuff that just you realize that somebody is just who they are going to be.
Right.
So go ahead, acknowledge that, and being able to navigate that to protect your peace. So I'm not gonna put energy into what others should do.
So everything that you did last year.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But that was intermediate. This is gonna be advanced.
Okay.
I'm going advanced this year.
Like he do that already. I'm listening. Like I don't see
But
nothing new.
no, I'm saying, but you know how some people just do things and you can see it, and it's just like, okay, I got to put them there,
Yes.
but you still allow it to get
Yes.
to you.
I got
Mhm.
you.
You ain't got to worry about it no more. You
Yeah.
ain't got to worry about it. I'll speak when spoken to. I'll engage when I need to engage. Outside of that, I ain't putting no energy into that.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you on that one, man.
That's what I'm not gonna let the small. I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff this year. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Right.
So I'm gonna let it be. It's small. I'm gonna let it go. If I can't control it, I'm gonna try to let it go. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna let it disrupt my day because little stuff will ruin my day.
Well, see, that's where it gets a little fuzzy. What do you classify as small? Because at this current time, well, previously everything was big pause. You know what I'm saying? Like in a moment. So how will you be able to differentiate between what are things I need to worry about versus not worry about?
I mean, I know when it's small. I just usually choose to die on the hills I want to die on. Like most of the time, it's small, but it'd be like little inconveniences where I just get frustrated about stuff that most people wouldn't care about, but it would literally piss me off. Like for example, the door. Like trying to get into the studio today was locked for no reason, and everybody knew he was coming. So why would the studio be locked?
Yeah.
Why you lock it? I talked to you yesterday. I talked to you this morning. I came by here last night. I said, leave the door unlocked. The door locked. You know what I'm saying? So that would have ruined my whole day, usually, because I would have been just irritated. Because I'm like, we had this conversation already. So it's like little stuff like that. Yeah, I know when it's small and I know when it's big, but usually I'll just let anything.
That was wild.
It's
That was wild.
See, man,
I wouldn't even. He has literally went against his not be
I
sarcastic.
said I'm going to try.
I told you.
I said I'm going to try.
Just lean into it, bro.
He said
just
I'm
lean
gonna
into
try.
I'm going to try.
Life is easier when you just realize this is who I am. And then you don't worry about it. People are trying to change stuff about you.
But what if you realize this is something who I am, but then you realize, but do I need to be that?
Bro, okay. I heard this somewhere. I can't give credit to who it is, but when I heard it, it freed me up. Lace. Let me pick a new word. When I heard it, it gave me permission to be myself.
Sure.
Let me say it that way. Because it was talking about how we all, as people, we tend to focus on the areas where we lack or where we're deficient, and we try to fix those areas. And we put less time into getting stronger in the areas that we're strong. So we should focus more on just improving and getting stronger in the areas that we're strong, and not necessarily focus so much on where we lack and find complementary people to fill those spaces. So once that was given to me, it gave me permission to continue to be myself. I'm not trying to fix everything that other people deem as negative about me or that they perceive as negative about me. I'm focusing on getting stronger at the stuff I'm already good at.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I'm not going to be sitting here trying to, lace his sarcasm stuff. I don't think that's something that he should change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sarcastic, maybe I don't think that because I'm sarcastic. So
I actually like it.
You know what I'm saying?
To be quite honest.
Just little stuff like that. Like,
I do.
I'm not focused on that. So I know it frustrates other people because people be like, you need to fix that. You need to fix. I'm like, I don't need to fix it. I don't need to fix it. I just,
feel you.
so I'm that's not my focus. So that's all I'm saying.
So I don't cares. Y'all trying to do some of that?
What we got?
All right. Well, in the I don't care section of our podcast is where we look at things that have hit the news. It could be old things, it could be new things, but we're giving the caveman perspective. All right. So just trying to catch up with what happened this past New Year's. Swag surfing at church. All right. I'm not sure if y'all seen the seen the stuff that's been going on, but Pastor William Murphy in Atlanta was under fire because they brought in the New Year's playing swag surf in the sanctuary, and everybody was swag surfing. Yeah. He then later on went on to say that 150 people came down and gave their life to Christ, in which he is being scrutinized because of that statement. Do we care?
It's hard to say if I care or not. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say if I care. Granted, he came out and exactly 150 people gave their life. Congratulations. I'm not mad at that. We got,
but they did know. That's the thing.
Hey, look, I'm going by what by what he said.
They joined his church.
I'm going by what he said.
There was no call to salvation.
I'm going by what was said.
I got you.
So if they did, congratulations. 150 new people have been added to the Lamb's Book of Life.
Or not.
I get with you. You know
and they're gonna wake up somewhere
else.
else.
I'm just saying.
Or not.
I'm going by what was said.
I got
but I do. First of all, let me just say, there's nothing unholy about swag surfing. There's nothing holy about the dance. Ain't nothing wrong moving from side to side.
Right. I think he played.
I'm trying to set the stage, bro. Come on.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
I'm trying to paint a picture.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with swag surfing. Okay. If you're gonna do the dance, ain't nothing unholy about the dance. The issue was the song. If he had changed the song and they swag surf, I don't think people would have an issue with that. The issue is that he actually played the swag surfing song,
Right.
and they swag surf. So
Mhm.
I think the issue is the song choice because, I know people trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not a reformed youth pastor, nothing like that. But one thing,
You getting there.
you know what I'm saying?
ECPI
Like, look, I-
cohort of
look,
25.
I play with a lot of things. I
Pause.
play with a lot. Okay,
Crazy. Crazy.
Well, okay, you saying pause? It could have been female things. So if I play with a lot of things, so you putting the negative connotation on it. All right, then. I mess with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye. You buy.
But one thing,
Go both ways.
hey, yo,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
I can't focus. Look, I joke around with a lot of stuff.
Yes.
But one of the things that I generally do not joke around with is church.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So one of the scriptures say it's better to be all the way in or all the way out.
Yeah.
Lukewarm, you know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
go. So I
Mhm.
I adopted that a long time ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If I ain't in and I'm backsliding, I'm gonna be all the way backsliding.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
the issue is, of course, the song choice. That's all I'm saying. The
Mm-hmm.
song choice. So the issue with the song, I know people say it's not a big deal at church. They'd rather be at church than in the street, blah, blah, blah. The words.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember the words. People are like, well, just a swag, sir. I'm like, listen to the words.
Yeah, the
though.
lyric.
yeah,
Listen to the lyrics. That's how the song starts. So you
Mhm.
can't be in church talking about come give your life to Christ and you want hypnotic, exotic, got that polo in your
my
body.
body.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, which one are you?
Right.
Right.
So you gotta pick. So it's just
Yeah.
a song choice. If they had changed the song, no issues with the swag, sir.
Yeah.
Lace, you said you would have been up in there. That would have been you said you would have been to church every Sunday.
No, what I'm saying is I can appreciate the scene as far as you mentioned, swag surfing in concept.
Yeah.
But I do agree that the lyrics of the song are not conducive of what you're trying to promote
Sure.
in a church setting or trying to shift your life to follow Christ or whatnot. So that's the issue that I have with it. And I also think his response was very self-centered. It had nothing to do with the faith. It had nothing to do with actually becoming a better disciple for Christ and actually operating in that kind of lifestyle. I understand you're trying to attract the youth, trying to give them a place to be. But the book I read, saying it says that we are not of the world. So
Mhm.
that is a part of the world.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So I think we just see a lot of, and he's not the only pastor that has kind of operated in this space. We see a lot of pastors doing that, and it showcases we're in the end of times, man, because it's all in the book.
Mm.
So it's really sad, where truth becomes lies and those kind of things, and people just have a misconception of what it really takes to walk the walk of faith in that regard. So yeah.
I don't know if it was fully thought through, the whole concept. I mean, it was like, yo, this will get them hype. And then the object was to get them hype versus promoting what the church is supposed to promote. So, yeah, I definitely feel.
But I will tell you what is unholy. Taylor Swift at the Chiefs game and they swag surfing on the 1 and the 3.
Oh my God.
The 1 and the 3.
I will tell you now that is using your biblical. That's an abomination. So yeah, no, yeah.
Bro,
that was a rock.
and they thought they was
no
killing it.
swag in that.
There was no swag.
That was a rock.
And did you see Mahomes' wife right beside her?
Cheesy.
She the worst. She was just
Mm-hmm.
now Taylor had the most flavor if flavor was to be had in that video.
Right.
Okay.
right.
But then his wife right beside her was just like a stark difference. It was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
But
Y'all
that's
think it's
what
the
happens
YMCA.
too. That's what happens too, because we know from a cultural lens, swag surfing has been around for years,
Yeah.
based
20
upon
at least.
based upon our cultural experience. But it's always interesting to me how certain things are adopted so late in other
Oh,
arenas.
wow. Yeah.
And how it then it becomes watered down. It's not the essence of what it was produced to do. So
I ain't swag surfing no more.
Yeah, I mean, you can't.
I'm off it. I'm done now.
Is the song dead now just
Nah,
because
the
of Taylor
song
Swift
ain't
in
dead.
it?
It's
no,
dead for me.
no.
No, I'm saying the song is dead for me. Once they jumped on it, I was done. Like I'm done. It's no more fun to me no more.
Right.
I'm done with it.
if they did it with some flavor, would it still be a thing though?
No, some things are just for us. What Kevin
Oh,
State
I'm
say?
just curious. It's for black people anyway. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Come on, bro. Sometimes I just want to have my own thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to have my own thing. And that's what it is. They own it, I'm off.
Well, that's what white people were saying in the 1940s and 50s. I just want to have my own thing, my own restaurant. No niggers.
Okay. And
The
they
thing-
should
the
have not
difference-
burned ours down.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Another difference is
That's a really good point.
you can have your own thing, but don't base it off of something that you did not generate or that you did not create.
Mm.
So you can't say, I want to have, think about it. Think about where we are in the state of North Carolina. We could go to any soul food spot,
Sure.
uptown, etc. You don't see any of us. You don't see us out front. You see us in the back. So what I'm saying is don't
Yeah, I
base
feel
your premise
Yeah,
off of something that you never developed,
if
you will. So
I got you. I feel you on that. So swag surfing is dead. If y'all don't know, it's dead right now. And then this is another one, and this kind of goes to you being outside, Mel. Alaskan Airlines.
Mm.
I'm not sure if y'all saw this in the news, but Alaskan Airlines in a flight from Alaska, I think to California, something like that, or Washington, a panel of the plane flew off.
the door, right?
The
Yeah.
door flew off the plane.
Yeah.
Okay. And 177 people were aboard this plane when a piece of the door blew off and people lost phones. Thankfully, no one lost their lives, though.
Mhm.
But a lot of things flew out that daggone window. Now, being on that plane, are you going to be flying anymore after that moment?
I wasn't on the plane, and I'm already trying not to fly.
Mm.
Because y'all already know how I feel about the, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's the last thing. If I would have died on the plane just from the experience,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I would have went to cardiac arrest or something just on the plane. Once the door flew off, life would have flashed for me. That would have been, I would have been over with, because I would have been that terrified. And they wild for only trying to give people $1,500 compensation.
Crazy.
I know the story, and they only trying to give those passengers $1,500 for the inconvenience. I think a free flight somewhere else. You gonna give me?
Oh, that's a lawsuit.
I'm gonna own.
Oh, yeah, big
that's a
lawsuit. Yeah.
I own
Nah.
this. I own this plane.
Yeah.
Not only do you sue the airline, but you also sue Boeing, who makes the
Exactly.
plane. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
Sue the
broke off.
airport.
Sue the airport.
I'm gonna
The-
have a plane by the time this situation. So.
the people who's supposed to maintenance people.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But the crazy thing is, the word is that the reason why Boeing planes could do something like that is because they're always changing the plane. So like, like they got the 2004 model, then they got 2024 model, then they got the 2025. Something changes. But word is on the street, the reason why Spirit is so cheap,
They use old planes.
they use the same planes. They don't bring in a new model. It's always the same model, new parts though.
Yeah.
Same model, and they have the lowest issues when it comes to flight. So the question is,
That's
Are
not
we-
true.
are we gonna start flying Spirit?
Never in life.
Never.
will you catch me on a Spirit flight.
They have the lowest incidents, I guess, when planes in the air.
Flying Spirit would be like riding a cargo van somewhere. There's no comfort in that. Yes, you're getting from A to B, but there's no amenities. The service is terrible. I'm good. I'm good on Spirit.
See, I don't even be worried about stuff like that, because I be so focused on just trying to get to where I'm getting to. I don't want your peanuts. Keep your drink.
That's because you don't like to fly though. You don't like to fly.
You don't want the Biscoff cookie?
They don't even talk to me.
Give me a
She
whole
come by,
sleeve. I'll take the
don't
whole
even
sleeve.
ask
Yo.
me. Don't ask me nothing. Just get me to where I'm trying to get to.
If I'm asleep, wake me up for my snack.
Nope.
Don't let
If
me
I'm
sleep.
asleep-
Yeah, right.
No.
Wake me up.
Right.
If I'm asleep, let me sleep. Don't wake me up till I feel the wheels touch the ground.
Because I don't know what it is. That Sprite that they serve when
It's
you
different.
flying is different.
It's different.
It's a little spicy. You know
Little
what I'm
tang. Little tang.
Hey, I want that Sprite with that Biscoff
Nope.
cookie. That
Nope.
Biscoff cookie. Man, I was on one flight once, and the lady went by. I was like, "Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry I missed you. I was asleep. Can I get a Biscoff cookie? They're one of my favorite cookies." She was like, "Oh, I got you." She came back, brought me a whole sleeve of cookies. I was Cookie Monster on that whole flight. Yum, yum, yum.
Hey,
Cookies
yo.
flying everywhere.
Oh my God.
See,
Melvin, the person I don't want to sit beside on the flight.
you can
yo.
sit beside me on the
I
flight.
don't want to sit beside you.
You can sit beside me.
Nah, bro, your energy, your
You
feng
can sit
shui,
beside me,
your
bro.
feng shui
No,
is all
you
jacked
can
up.
sit beside me, bro, because I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be chilling.
Oh, I'm that person. Don't talk to
I ain't
me.
gonna say
I don't
nothing.
want to engage. None of that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to relax, get where I'm going, whatever. But you go have that nervous energy, and I ain't got time for that.
If you were to sit next to me, you wouldn't be able to tell I was nervous. But on the inside, I would be nervous.
I
I don't
got
give
you.
off nothing externally that's like I'm afraid to be here.
Yeah,
But I'd be terrified on the
you would have been
inside.
nervous if that door would have flew
Oh,
off. though.
nigga, I'm telling you, I would have died in the air. I don't know. Look, I can just see me now. Even if I wasn't near the door, but God forbid if that door was anywhere
You
near
in the
me,
exit
Lord
seat
have
and the
mercy.
door
If
fly off.
if I'm in the seat and the door fly off, oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I'm telling you, I would have
That's
been grabbing
funny.
stuff that wasn't even there. I would have been reaching for something.
My Lord.
I'm surprised no one flew out that joint though.
Yeah,
for
but
real.
surprisingly, they said that there were supposed to be 2 people that were sitting in those seats where the door,
Yeah.
where like people had bought
Mhm.
those tickets, but they didn't make the flight.
Mm.
So that hopefully that would have been God looking out for me. I
Right,
would have missed
yeah,
the flight,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I would have been in
Most
them 2
definitely,
seats.
But
now
you would have been
definitely
pissed
not
for
by-
you would have been pissed for missing the flight.
I would have been pissed for missing the flight. You know what I'm saying? See,
Sweating the smoke.
exactly.
Yeah.
Sweat the smoke. Sweat the smoke. I would have
So
been
you
pissed for missing
missed
the flight.
but flew out the dang
But
on
then
door.
later on, when I found out my seat door flew off,
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Thank you, Jesus."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the definition of a small thing, right? A small thing is even though something bad happened, there's still a way of making it work out. You know what I'm saying? So you missed your flight.
Mhm.
Okay. You mad that you didn't get on the flight, but there's still an option to get on a later flight to get there. Yes, you may be late, you
Yeah,
inconvenienced.
you inconvenienced, but
You
yeah.
inconvenienced,
But you ain't
still-
flying from 50,000 feet in the air. To me,
Right.
hey, you got it.
And it would have tore me up. 16,000 feet is still high.
Yeah.
But I would have, if I was on the plane, I would have much rather my door fly off at 16,000 than 35, 40 when we get all the way up.
Oh, you go.
And we was all the way up there and the
Yeah.
door flew off.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's crazy. But I plan on getting on the plane today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Just
sure I
because
would get on a
we
plane.
outside.
But I'm after that though. I'm never buying a seat, exit seat.
Oh no,
ticket.
no.
I'll pay extra to not sit in one of those seats.
I'm 100% with you.
But I do sit by the windows all the time. I only sit in window seats because I got to control being able to lift that window shade up and down.
That is true. I'm with you on that. I actually agree with you, but I'm gonna have to retract it and be wishy-washy about it because the one thing about the exit row seat is it does give you a little bit of more leg room. And Lord forbid, like being cramped. Bro, I got that bum knee. I'm over the hill this year, bro.
Yeah,
So I need that little extra leg room in order to make sure that
that's fine.
Comfortable.
You have your knee room.
Crazy.
I will keep my legs bent for safety.
I feel you.
All right, it's fine.
But that's all I got for I don't care, man.
That's what it is. Those were good. Those were good.
Yeah.
Well, how much time we got left?
We can actually wrap it up right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead.
It's been great being back.
Yeah, man.
It is great being back. It's good to see y'all because y'all don't talk in the chat no more.
We talk in the chat. Y'all be busy.
Yeah, definitely been busy.
Y'all been
Definitely
busy. Actually, all of us been busy. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna hold you. It
been
wasn't
busy.
just y'all.
Okay.
Been busy.
I thought it was just y'all didn't want to talk to me and I took it some type of way.
That's crazy.
Well, why you just say something in the chat?
That's a good point.
You waiting on us to start the conversation in the chat?
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. I need to start doing that.
I mean, you can.
Mm-hmm. Let me put something in there right now.
Man.
Crazy.
Hey, I am glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. New year. Hey, 2024, if you rock with me at all, make this the best year of my life, man. If you rock with me at all,
That's
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it
That's all
is.
I'm looking for this year.
Because this year gonna be crazy. Anyway, it's been the Manly D's podcast. It's your boy T. Roy, your boy Melly Mel, Life Coach Lace. We out.